It's your girl, Hope, your TV movie bestie, and I watch good shit. And I just got done watching the series finale of The Neighborhood. We had the double wedding. Marty and Malcolm got married. Now, we didn't get to actually see the wedding take place, but we did get to see the ladies, Courtney and Mercedes, in their dresses. They look gorgeous. Marty and Malcolm in their tux. They're very handsome. And then, of course, Tina, Calvin, Dave, and Gemma all dressed up. So everybody looked nice, beautiful. So after the wedding, they go to Calvin and Tina's house for the reception. And I thought this was really fun because it was like a neighborhood reception. So everybody was there. They were just hanging out. While they're having the reception, Grover comes over and he tells Calvin that he's seeking asylum at his house because he doesn't want to go to Michigan and he's going to move in with Calvin. And Calvin's like, no, you 15, you going to Michigan. While he's in the house settling in, Malcolm and Marty come in and they give Calvin a gift. So they give him a very nice watch and it says, "Thank you for teaching us how to be men." Malcolm one-ups Marty and he gives Calvin the first copy of his book, and he is dedicated to Calvin because, there was a time when Malcolm wasn't really sure where his life was going. He had moved back in with his parents, and Calvin was just like, you're going to find your thing. You're going to figure it out. Like, you'll be fine. And so he dedicated the book to him because he always believed in him. And Marty's just like, "I thought we was just doing a watch, but you done gave him your book. Oh, okay, cool." So then Tina, she comes in and they give her a gift as well. And Marty's like, "Mama, I picked it out." And he runs in and gives her a hug. And she's like, "Oh, my babies." Here comes Dave and Gemma. And so they're like, "Calvin, we're really sorry about Grover being over here. And, he's just not really taking this whole move that well." And so Calvin is like, "Well, I don't blame him. Y'all uprooting his life and y'all didn't give him a choice. You didn't ask him about it. And yeah, so he's mad at y'all. And I can understand." And so Tina's like, "Calvin, he the only one upset?" And he's like, "Yeah." Because Calvin has still not come to terms with their leaving, they're moving, and most importantly, that he's sad about it. And so they're all sitting down. Grover comes out. They're reminiscing about various times they've had over the years. Grover tells Marty and Malcolm they're like his big brothers. They gave him his first beer. And everybody like, "What?" And they're like, "Grover, you were supposed to keep that a secret." And he's like, "Oh, my bad." So they're having a good time rolling down memory lane. And here comes Courtney and Mercedes. And they're like, "Whatever y'all doing in here, would y'all like to come out to the wedding with us?" And they're like, "Oh, yeah, that's right." So they go out, and then Calvin, he gives a toast. He is talking about how he's happy that the girls are part of the family, that they are now pregnant, having kids. They can't wait to babysit. Tina's like, "We gonna babysit all the children at the same time." And Calvin's like, "Okay." He says that while they're celebrating, they're kind of sad because the Johnsons, Dave and Gemma, are moving. And he finally admits that Dave is his best friend and that he's going to miss him. And Dave's like, And he's like, "That's it, Dave. You my best friend. I'm going to miss you." And he's like, "I love you too, Calvin." And Calvin's like, "I did not say that." And he's like, "Yes, you did. Yes, you did. I speak Calvin. I know what you meant." So, they have a toast. And Dave attempts to give a speech. And they're like, "Dave, we ain't got time for that. Hit the music. Let's dance." They all have a really great time. The wedding reception goes on. It ends. And then it's the next day. And so Dave and Gemma, they come out. They packed up the car. And they're getting ready to go. And so everybody does their little goodbyes. And it's sad, but it's a nice ending. Gemma, she hands them their key back. And she's like, "Oh, y'all gave us this like when we moved in after a few weeks. It's like it meant so much to us that, you welcomed us by giving us a key to y'all's house. And so, we're just giving it back now." And Tina says, "Nope, you keep it. Our house is always open to you. Come by anytime." And Calvin's like, "Yeah, but call first." So they drive off. And then it's just Tina and Calvin standing outside, and she's like, "You ready to go meet the new neighbors?" And he said, "I need a little time." He said, "I can't do Dave part 2. So it ends like that. But I thought it was a great into the season. I thought it might be like a longer episode, but it was just a standard, 30 minutes. And they didn't do a time lapse or anything like that. I thought it was good. I'm gonna miss the show, 8 years. I can't believe I'm watching the show for 8 years. I thought it was a great ending to the series. What did y'all think? Let me know in the comments below. I'm your TV movie bestie. I'm on all the socials. Like, subscribe, and follow. And I will see y'all on the next show, on the next episode. Bye, besties.